Hey, I'm Liam Ward. I run the online harmonica school, LearnTheHarmonica.com. Check out the link in the description for a free trial of that. But I'm here today to tell you about a song that loads of people have asked about and requested a lesson on. So here it is. It's Desire by U2. Now I'm using an A-flat harmonica. He's using that on the recording. You can still follow this lesson with any key of harmonica, but if you wanted to play along with the original and play with me in the right key, get an A-flat. I'll put a link in the description, an Amazon link to the right harmonica if you'd like to buy one. Anyway, what is he playing? So it's towards the end of the song and it's a pretty cool little riff. And there's a repeated line in there. So let's get to the gist of what that line is and then expand from there. So I played it at the start. Okay, so we're starting on the 5 draw and then the 5 blow and then the 4 draw. And they're all clean notes, give or take. So you're hearing those individual notes. But then we go to a more chordal sort of chugging sound. And it's got that sort of rhythm. Ba 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 ba. So it's loose, right? It's not clean single notes, but it's around holds 1 to 3. So that's the standard mouth position and shape to use for chugging or for chordal stuff like this on the harmonica. Okay? In, out, or draw, blow, draw, blow. And that's the main bulk of what he's playing. So he plays 5 draw, 5 blow, 4 draw, and then that da 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 da. So I recommend just going over that again and again. And that's kind of what he does in this tune, or up to a point. So I've got in the tab 4 times round. So ba 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 da ba 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 da ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba 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 da ba. And then there's a little vocal bit. So desire or something like that. And then we're back in, and he does it 3 times. But then it differs. So the reason it differs at this point is we actually come to the end of the song. So the 4th time round, this time, instead of playing it as it was, he does something slightly different. So the first thing he does is he goes... So he does kind of a warble on 4 and 5 draw. So that means back and forth between the 2 notes. Now it's not completely clean. He's not an out-of-this-world harmonica player. I'm not knocking Bono at all, but it's not completely clean, and at this point it gets pretty messy. Now the best thing to do to understand what he's doing is to listen to it, because it's hard to put into rhythmic time and it's hard to sort of represent. I'm not going to actually play the track in this video because I don't want YouTube's gremlins to get me for playing a copyrighted song. So I would recommend having a listen to it, but I have tabbed it out for you, and I'm going to do my best to sort of tell you where he's going. But again, it's kind of a fall apart ending intentionally, but it's sort of messy for that reason. So anyway, we've got that kind of warble on the 4-5 draw, and then we have the messy bit. So what I've tabbed out for that last little bit is kind of... Now, again, it's sort of messy and he's moving around, he's not getting clean notes. But what I've put is a 3 blow and then 2 and 3 with a little bit of a bend. Sort of rough like that. And then 3 blow, 4 blow, and then back to that 2, 3, and then 3 blow. I think he's playing 3 blows rather than 2 draws. They are the same note, but the 2 draw, I think, would make a bit less sense because I think he wants to get his breath out at that point. That sort of thing. Now, I'm not sure I'm spot on there, and I'm sure people in the comments will say, oh, I'm hearing this or that instead. My main concern was getting the main riff of the outro. And I think that ending, let's say you're playing this with a band, I think there's a bit of poetic license for you to kind of play around, riff around a little bit differently. But I think the main part of the tune, ba 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 dum ba ba, you want to get that as Bono's done it, because you want to be true to the original. Anyway, there's the tab, there's how to play it. I hope it's helped you, and I hope that those who requested it are happy that I finally got round to doing it. If you'd like step-by-step lessons from beginner to advanced, plus a place to get feedback from me and meet other harmonica players from all around the world, then check out the link in the description to a free trial of my online harmonica school. I'll see you again soon. Cheers.